Hello and welcome to Your World This Week, the weekly roundup for all the top news stories of the week. The top news stories this week are:
with the daily cases hovering in the range of 50,000 on an average for about a week, India's coronavirus tally crossed more than 84 lakh cases as on Friday. More than 77 lakh people have recovered from the virus in the country. However, the number of fatalities stood at 1,24,985 this week. Globally, over 48.6 million people have been infected, while more than 1.23 million people have succumbed to the virus. As per the Union Health Ministry, there are only 10 states which are reporting the surge in COVID-19 cases and deaths. These states include metro cities and mainly in states like Maharashtra, Delhi, West Bengal and Karnataka. Addressing the press conference on the continuous surge in the cases in the national capital, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal blamed pollution and the festive season for the same. In his review meeting, he has proposed to ban crackers in Delhi during this Diwali season, considering degrading air quality index levels, and has also asked his team to boost up oxygen supplies and number of beds to treat coronavirus patients. Apart from this, the Supreme Court on Thursday asked the central government to issue necessary directions in a month to ban the use of disinfectant tunnels, fumigation and ultraviolet rays used on people as a precautionary measure to curb the spread of COVID-19. The Supreme Court has banned the use of these since they are found to have harmful effects on human health. The Apex Court was hearing a public interest litigation filed by a student. 4 days on, America is still waiting for the results of the US presidential election, as is the rest of the world. The fight between Republican President Donald Trump and his Democratic rival Joe Biden is so close that the media is holding back on making projections until the last votes are tallied. The outcome of the election depends on the 4 key battleground states of Georgia, Nevada, Pennsylvania and Arizona, where Joe Biden is leading as of now, and a win in any of these states will propel Biden across the finish line. At present, Biden has won 253 electoral college seats against Trump's 214 as per New York Times. He has garnered 50.5% of the votes, while Trump has won 47.9% according to a tally by the Associated Press. Amid a nail-biting fight in the US elections 2020, President Donald Trump accused the Democrats of stealing the election. Trump on Thursday also claimed that as per the legal vote count, he easily wins. The second phase of Battle for Bihar commenced on Tuesday as voters picked their favorite names in the second phase of polling. Over 2.86 crore voters were eligible to cast their vote in the second phase, which is also the largest of 3 phases of assembly polls in the state. Over 53% polling was recorded on 94 assembly seats in 17 districts in the second phase of the assembly elections. The final attempt to woo voters has been done by all the candidates fighting for the post of the CM, as the third phase of elections commenced on Saturday. Bihar will form a new government on 10th November amidst the coronavirus pandemic. Hours before a coronavirus lockdown was about to start, at least 15 people were wounded along with an assailant in a shooting that broke out in the heart of the capital city of Vienna. The shooting drew widespread condemnation from world leaders who slammed Islamic extremism and terrorism, considering the fact that the attacker is believed to be a sympathizer of the Islamic State. Earlier, 3 people were killed in a knife rampage in the southern city of Nice last week in an attack which the government has described as an act of Islam's terror. It followed the shock of beheading of a teacher who showed a class a cartoon of the Prophet Muhammad. The suspect was an Islamist radical. Seeing the volatile increase in violence, Britain on Tuesday upgraded the country's terrorism threat from substantial to severe. Republic TV editor ARNAB GOSWAMI was on Wednesday arrested by the local crime branch of the Raigad police in an abetment to suicide case of 2018. The 2 other accused, Firoz Sheikh and Nitish Sarda, have also been arrested. Interior designer Anvay Naik, who was found dead at the first floor of his farmhouse at Kawar village in Alibag on May 5, 2018, left an alleged suicide note of accusing Mr. Goswami, Mr. Sheikh of iCast Ski Media and Mr. Sarda of Smart Works of not paying dues amounting to Rs 5.4 crores for his interior designing work, due to which his firm Concord Designs Private Limited suffered 7 losses. Republic TV editor-in-chief ARNAB GOSWAMI was sent to 14 days of judicial custody by a Maharashtra court on November 4th. However, Magisterial court in Alibag rejected the police demands for 14-day custody but also dismissed GOSWAMI's allegation that he had been physically assaulted by the police while being arrested. The Bombay High Court is expected to hear his application seeking interim bail in the case on Friday. Meanwhile, a bench headed by Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde also said that the petitioner ARNAB Goswami can't be arrested till further hearing in privilege notice issued against his case. Maharashtra Assembly Secretary had issued a privilege notice against ARNAB for criticizing Maharashtra CM Uddhav Thackeray. The Bombay High Court is expected to hear his case on Saturday. Time has finally arrived when the 13th season of IPL inches towards the end, with Delhi Capitals facing Mumbai Indians in the first qualifier on Thursday and Sunrisers Hyderabad facing Royal Challengers Bangalore on Friday. Soon, two of these four teams will battle for the winner's title of the 13th season in UAE. For Delhi Capitals, after being defeated by Mumbai Indians in the first qualifier, they will get another chance to secure their position in the finals as they face the winners of the second qualifier. Actor Sean Connery, famed for his portrayal of James Bond, passed away on Saturday. He was 90. The Scottish-born actor was an audience favourite for more than 40 years and one of the screen's most reliable and distinctive leading men. And here's the viral video of the
Hope you liked this edition of Your World This Week. We will be back next week with yet another episode of Your World This Week. Have a good day.